Hey guys, AntVenom here, and welcome back to another Minecraft video, and today I'm going to be showing you the laser mod for Minecraft. It is really quite the interesting mod, and I highly recommend you guys check it out. The link for it will be in the description below. So essentially what the laser mod is, as you guys just saw, is it is a redstone device. When powered by redstone, will launch a laser in a given direction that you point the actual laser to. So before going much further, why don't I give you guys the recipe on how this is made. And it can be made with either stone, iron, or diamond, and I'll show you guys the differences here in just a minute. But I'll make a stone one right now, just by placing the stone in this fashion, and then placing a little piece of redstone in the middle, and then placing glass on the side. And that is how you get the laser. So yeah, and the laser that you just saw here has the ability to kill animals, and actually all of the lasers have the ability to do that. So yeah, throughout the course of the video, I'm going to be showing you guys what the different lasers do, what their different intensity levels are, and what sort of blocks they can break. So why don't we get right to it? So as you can see over here, I have a few different devices here, which actually demonstrate things other than the lasers themselves. If I go ahead and I activate the laser here, as you can see, there is this little redirection module here. So the laser comes from here and then gets redirected by this little bit right here into this piece of glass. And because it's only an iron laser, or I shouldn't say an iron laser, because it's only a stone laser, it can't actually break through solid objects. So why don't I show you guys how that's made as well. So if I come over to the crafting bench here again, what I have to do is I have to place 4 pieces of stone just like this. And then which one is it? I have to place redstone in this fashion. And then I'm going to have to place 3 pieces of glass just like this. And that will give you the tubes. It'll actually give you 2 of them. 2 for the price of 1. That is amazing. Alright, let me go ahead and let me turn the laser off here, and I'll show you guys how exactly to place this. So the way this works is you want to place the laser facing you. So whatever direction you want the laser to be going, it needs to be facing you. So as you can see, I have them facing in such a way where, actually if I go ahead and I hit it here, it'll get redirected into this one, then this one, then this one, and it'll go on. And might I say, the lasers actually go on infinitely. So that is something to note as well before making whatever creation you decide to make. This doesn't follow the same property as redstone, where it gets limited by 15 blocks. So yeah, alright, let me go ahead and let me turn this off here. The next little device that you can make using the laser mod is what's called a sensor. And if I go ahead and I hit the button here, what happens is the laser will fire from here into this little device right here, and it can accept an input on any side. And on the blocks that are directly next to it and like directly above it, so like in the fashion that you see here, it will power a piece of redstone, so it can be used to activate redstone devices in certain ways. And in my opinion, it works great for things like traps. So let me go ahead and let me turn that off, and I'll show you guys how to build this device here. So all I have to do is I need to place the stone in such a fashion like this, place the glass in like a diamond sort of fashion, so like you have to think of these as like each individual side, and then place a piece of redstone right in the center, and that will give you 1 laser sensor. Which, like I said, is exactly what showed up here. And I don't really have a particular place to put it, but why don't I go ahead and let me set it right here. Where's the redstone in my mod here? There it is. And I will place it, actually I need to have like another block as well. Like I said, whatever block you're powering needs to be elevated, just like this. So let me go ahead and let me activate this over here. And as you can see, the laser gets redirected through these 3 things here into this sensor, and we'll activate this block right here. So yeah. Alright, so let's move on to a couple more complicated things, having already been through that. Alright, so as I said before, there are 3 different intensity levels that you can get with these. Let me go ahead and let me turn all of these on here. So what we have here is we have a stone laser, we have an iron laser, and we have a diamond laser. And if you guys want specific details on exactly how many hearts this takes away, just because I don't remember it offhand, I think this one will take away 1.5 hearts. Let me jump into this one here. Alright, looks like this one will take away 3 hearts, and this one will take away 15, so it will be an instant death to anything that touches it. I think with maybe the exception of like certain monsters, but I'm not really sure what monster has 15 hearts, but it'll take away 15 hearts regardless. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna break this glass block here. And I just made this little device here, which is kind of random. I don't really know the point to it, but I felt like making it nonetheless. It's a device that will power itself, actually. We have the redstone that originally comes through there, powers up this entire thing, and that redstone just keeps that one particular laser powered. So, yeah. But the 3 blocks that you guys were seeing right here, which before I had the glass, and I think I should probably spawn it for myself so I can have a better example for you guys. Alright, so these 3 blocks that are right here are the minimum blocks that it takes to stop the laser that's given here. So for a stone laser, the glass is like the weakest solid block that can stop it. Actually, the stone block actually can't go through any solid blocks, period. The iron one, the weakest one, is dirt, so it can go through glass and it can go through water and any unsolid blocks like that. And the diamond one, being much more powerful, can go. The weakest one is stone. So to provide you guys with a bit of a better example here, I'm going to come over here to this little series of devices that I've set up here. I should probably stand away from that. And I have a cow over there. This is going to get really, really fun. But as you can see, all of the items that I have set up here are things that it can go through. And I actually intended on having a sapling here, but I didn't want a tree to grow in this spot. So any of the blocks that you see here, like any unsolid blocks like portals, you know, things like this, saplings, flowers, mushrooms, things that are unsolid on the ground like this, it will absolutely tear through. So let me go ahead and let me activate this one here. And as you can see, it's going to set off that piece of TNT and absolutely ruin that cow's day. So yeah, that was amazing. All right, let me go ahead and let me turn this laser off here. Now, with this middle line here, things are going to be a little bit different. As you can see, I have a glass block here, which is going to immediately rip through. But things like wool, things like note blocks, which is made out of wood, and essentially anything made out of wood, it will set on fire, but it will not immediately disintegrate. So these two will go actually fairly slow. I'm going to take away this one for the sake of timing, actually. And as you can see, there is a pieces of glass right here, which is keeping the water intact so it doesn't absolutely ruin everything. You know what, sheep? I have had enough of your shenanigans. You are making way too much noise. Please die now. Please, please die. Ah. Come on, sheep. Come on, sheep. You are making my day very painful. Alright. Ah, crap. I stepped into that. And it will also set things like crafting benches on fire as well. So if I go ahead here and I activate the middle one, you guys will see the results of what happens next. So like I said, it'll set that one on fire. That one actually extinguished really, really quickly. Or it went out really, really quickly. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to destroy this here. Just pretend like it got disintegrated. And it will set the crafting bench that's on the end here on fire as well. But it will not disintegrate the sand that is right here as well, because that is a purely solid block. Alright. Oh, it looks like it's turning nighttime here. It'll be a good example for you guys to see how this affects lighting. So the diamond one here can go through most solid blocks, anything except for any sort of like iron, or it can't go through any sort of rock as well. So I suppose the best way to word it would be the soft sort of blocks like dirt, sand, you know, grass, gravel, and what pistons is kind of weird. It can go through cobwebs, which is actually not available in the game right now. It can go through leaves, and it can go through ice blocks as well. And I haven't experimented with every single block to see what it can go through, but this should give you guys the idea of the general idea of how it works. So as you can see, I activated it here, and it absolutely destroyed every single block, and it destroyed that chicken in the process. An instant death, might I say. So yeah, that's pretty much everything to explain as far as how the mod itself works. But I don't really feel like it's a very comfortable ending for the video itself. So why don't I give you guys an example of exactly the sort of thing that this mod can be useful with. Like I said, it's really good for like alarm sort of systems, you know, warding off monsters and stuff like that. But why don't we give it a try here? So I'm going to flip over to something that I have made, which is really quite amazing. Seriously, chicken? Do you have a death wish? Alright, let's get to it.